Happy holidays on this Christmas edition of Call the Shots. This week we're talking Broncos Raiders and the NBA takeover on Christmas Day. I'm Olivia Jakewith, and it all happens here when I call the shots. The Oakland Raiders decided to play Santa Claus for themselves on Christmas Eve, delivering just about the greatest gift of them all, one more win in what might have been their last home game in Oakland. We all knew the team would be headed to Las Vegas in 2020, but now that the city of Oakland is suing the team, it seems they may be leaving a season earlier than anticipated. If this was truly the last game in Oakland, the Raiders gave their fans plenty to cheer for at the end of another disappointing season. Dwayne Harris returned a punt 99 yards for a touchdown after Denver failed to down it. Oakland native Doug Martin ran for 107 yards and a score, and the Raiders beat the Broncos 27-14. Santa came and went, which brings us to Christmas Day, where the NBA left us some pretty great gifts and some that you might want to return. Most exciting for NBA officials were the ratings, which were the highest on Christmas Day since 2011. That's pretty impressive, considering the 2011-2012 season began on Christmas Day after the lockout. Now, the 5 games on Tuesday averaged 5.8 million viewers, which is an increase of 14% from last year. The most watched game on Christmas Day, with 10.2 million viewers, was the Lakers' victory over Golden State. The Lakers crushed the Warriors by 26 points, and on the road no less. But that win was overshadowed by LeBron's injury. He strained his groin during the third quarter and did not return to the game. In the Celtics' win over the Sixers, Kyrie Irving dropped 40 points and 10 rebounds, the first time he's done that in his entire career. Heading into that game, the Celtics hadn't beaten a playoff team since before Thanksgiving, so this was a good reminder of the team's potential. As a team, the Rockets have struggled, though things have been better as of late. The constant has been James Harden's spectacular play. He's leading the league in scoring with an average of 32 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 8.4 assists per game. On Tuesday, he finished with 41 points, helping the Rockets beat the Thunder 113-109. The Bucks got to play on Christmas Day for the first time since 1977, and they took full advantage of the opportunity by cruising past the Knicks 109-95. With this win, the Bucks are now 23-10 and just one game back from the Raptors for the top spot in the East. The Jazz haven't exactly lived up to expectations this season, but with their big 21-point win over the Blazers on Christmas Day, there may be reason to believe they're getting back on track. They've now won 3 of their last 4 games, including 2 dominant performances over the Trailblazers, 1 win over the Warriors, and just a 1-point loss to the Thunder. It's not Sunday, but I still have some Sunday scaries for you. The first NFL games played on Christmas Day ended up being the last for many years. In 1971, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Miami Dolphins met in Kansas City's Municipal Stadium. The two teams battled back and forth and were tied 24-24 at the end of regulation. The game went into double overtime, and the outcry over the longest game in NFL history, which was actually only 3 hours and 21 minutes, led the NFL to avoid scheduling another game on this day until 1989. That wraps it up for this Christmas edition of Call the Shots. I'm Olivia Jakewith, and I will see you next week.